Hi. My name is Bruno Dos Santos. I am half Brazilian and half Italian. I travel a lot around the world. I picked Germany because it is an innovative country and it's similar to US. You also have several opportunities as a small business. I am 26 years old and I have owned 3 business in my life. 2 international and 1 local. Currently working on my 4th business idea. Let's get started.
Okay, so let's start with the rationale. In Germany right now, it's over 80 million people. Germany is the largest European economy and one of the largest economies in the world in real terms. Germany is also one of the world's top 3 exporters in the world. Germany location and geography. Germany is located in the North Central Europe and covers an area over 356,000 square kilometers, sharing its borders with 9 other European countries.
Country composition. Today Germany is divided into 16 states. Germany is further subdivided into more than 400 districts, kreis, and cities.
However, the history of the country and how it was established is long and bumpy road that include the wars and occupation back in the past.
German business people tend to communicate in a very direct manner. They will give you their opinion openly and straightforwardly, and they will expect the same from you.
So be aware that using human can be inappropriate and unprofessional. Make sure you do eye contact, handshake. If someone has a director or a VP title, make sure you call them by the title, then last name followed by the first name.
Whatever the position of your German counterpart within the organization, he or she will most likely be highly proficient in English.
Regardless of how much accent they might have or might be. In that case, my case. But if I'm the customer, you should be speaking my language. If you're buying, I should speak your language. That's how German works. Germans have a very balanced life. They work 8 hours a day, half-hour lunch. They're home by 5. They get home in time to play with the kids and spend time with the wife. Their life is similar to US, but less workload.
Germany's far-right alternative Kraft party says they will call a vote if they enter parliament in the 2017 national election. Next year the AfD will enter the German parliament and Brexit will be top on our agenda, Franz Wiese declared, referring to an exit by Germany, Deutschland, from the EU.
Germany's Left Party also demands a new start in the EU and a debate and a vote on a European future. Party leader Sarah Jean-Knut urges holding an EU referendum in Germany, too, though not on an exit but only on certain deals. Jean-Knut told Die Welt newspaper her party wants to change Europe so it doesn't fall apart, adding that people should have the chance to vote on important issues like the planned free trade deal or other European agreements. Germany's post-war constitution, however, does not easily allow for a binding nationwide referendum.
In Germany in general, there are currently no government fixed minimum wage. However, employee must pay accordance with the reform in 2015, minimum of 8.5 euros per hour, which equals $9. And the sales tax is about 19%. Got reduced by 0.7%. Trade policies as a member of European Union. Germany and the United States are partners in ongoing negotiations. The interest rate is 0.8%. The unemployment rate is 4.8%, which is almost half of US. The growth is 1.5, and the euros is higher than the US dollar, and the exchange regime rate is high. In Germany, we have over 300,000, well, train lines that connect throughout Europe, and also there's several ports, naval ports for import and exportation throughout the country and Middle East. Other than Germany has a similar economy and infrastructure as US, United States and Canada. The leading market for cars and for industrial companies. Also the high.
Germany's economy is founded upon the principle that the government, the population, and the private sector should work together to guarantee benefits and safety for all.
Private enterprise is supported by laws that provide businesses with protection and rights. The government is opening more paths for creativity, innovation, and the smooth delivery.
This is accomplished through educational and employment reforms meant to meet economic demands as well as financial support for businesses.
My recommendation on doing business in Germany: find out the specific culture for Germany. This culture that prizes for thinking and knowing what they will be doing at a specific time and a specific day.
Careful planning in one's business and personal life provides a sense of security.
Rules and regulations allow people to know what is expected and plan their life accordingly. Once the proper way to perform a task is discovered, there is no need to think of doing.
Germans believe that maintaining clear lines of demarcation between people, places, and things is the surest way to lead a structured and ordered life.
And finally, work and personal lives are rigidly divided. There's a proper time for every activity. When the business day ends and you are expected to leave the office, if you must remain the normal closing, it indicates that you did not plan your day properly. Now, if you're starting your business from scratch, make sure you have the appropriate marketing team to help you. If you have the cash for it, make sure you have a PR, a product marketing team, a field partner marketing team, a digital marketing team. Make sure you have a nice web page set up. My business idea is about software services that you can install on your phone and connect it to any car. You're able to drive that car via your phone on autopilot. You're able to control any parts of your car, anything on your car. That requires a lot of application development, software coding, software development, and at the same time the maintenance on bug fixes, service batches, upgrading and all of that. Basically we'll work in any device. So let's suppose you download my software and you want to control your car, and your car is capable of that because I'm specific selling this to the dealer, right? You basically can unlock and lock your car from anywhere in the whole entire world. You can via the web, you can put your car on autopilot if you have to, and check the cameras, control your car, turn on and off anything you need to. That's basically what it is. And the secondary equipment that I'm selling with it is unlimited lifetime battery. Basically that battery you charge at home, and it will store up to a month of electricity, and you can use it on anything. You can use it in your car, you can use it on your house, you can use it for campaign, and eventually put a solar panel on your car that can charge it by itself. With all of that being said, Germany is the #1 country that manufactures cars, and my idea is to sell it to them, maintain my product with the manufacturers there, and explore to our entire world. Now I'll leave you guys with a genius person named Taylor Wilson. He's 17 years old. He created a nuclear reactor. Basically the future of electricity, the future of energy, power.
TED Talks are recorded live at the TED Conference. This episode features nuclear scientist and high school student Taylor Wilson. This talk contains powerful visuals. Download the video at TED.com. Here's Taylor Wilson.
So my name is Taylor Wilson. I am 17 years old, and I am a nuclear physicist, which may be a little hard to believe, but I am. And I would like to make the case that nuclear fusion will be that point, that the bridge that T. Boone Pickens talked about will get us to. So nuclear fusion is our energy future. And the second point, making the case that kids can really change the world. So you may ask, You may ask me, well, how do you know what our energy future is? Well, I built a fusion reactor when I was 14 years old. That is the inside of my nuclear fusion reactor. I started building this project when I was about 12 or 13 years old. I decided I wanted to make a star. Now, most of you are probably saying, oh, well, there's no such thing as nuclear fusion. I don't see any nuclear power plants with fusion energy. Well, it doesn't break even. It doesn't produce more energy out than I put in, but it still does some pretty cool stuff. And I assembled this in my garage, and it now lives in the physics department of the University of Nevada, Reno. And it slams together deuterium, which is just hydrogen with an extra neutron in it. So this is similar to the reaction, the proton chain that's going on inside the sun. And I'm slamming it together so hard that hydrogen fuses together. And in the process, it has some byproducts, and I utilize those byproducts. So this previous year, I won the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair. I developed a detector that replaces the current detectors that Homeland Security has. For hundreds of dollars, I've developed a system that exceeds the sensitivity of detectors that are hundreds of thousands of dollars. I built this, in my garage. And I've developed a system to produce medical isotopes. Instead of requiring multi-million-dollar facilities, I've developed a device that on a very small scale can produce these isotopes. So that's my fusion reactor in the background there. That is me at the control panel of my fusion reactor. Oh, by the way, I make yellow cake in my garage, so my nuclear program is as advanced as the Iranians, so maybe don't want to admit to that. This is me at CERN in Geneva, Switzerland, which is the preeminent particle physics laboratory in the world. And this is me with President Obama, showing him my Homeland Security research. So in about 7 years of doing nuclear research, I started out with a dream to make a star in a jar, a star in my garage, and I end up meeting the president and developing things that I think can change the world, and I think other kids can too. So thank you very much.
That was Taylor Wilson, recorded at TED 2012 in Long Beach, California, March 2012. For more information on TED, visit TED.com.